A 15-year-old hacked millions of people, another teen made police storm innocent homes, and one kid literally shut down the internet. These aren't movies, these are real crimes, committed by kids. Back in the day, kids used to get in trouble for skipping school or stealing candy. Now, some kids are using the internet to commit crimes so big, even the FBI struggles to stop them, from hacking celebrities, to fake emergencies, to stealing millions. These are the most shocking internet crimes ever committed by teenagers. Case 1. Cosmo the God. This is the story of a teenager who became one of the most notorious hackers in America before he was even old enough to drive. Eric Taylor was just 15 years old when the FBI showed up at his family's front door. Imagine being that young, and suddenly facing federal agents. His life changed in an instant. Online, Eric wasn't just another high school kid. He called himself Cosmo the God. He was a key member of a notorious hacking group, masterminding cyber attacks that stole credit cards, hijacked identities, and even crashed major websites, causing chaos for companies and individuals alike. When the FBI finally caught up to him, they had overwhelming evidence, chat logs, stolen data, and digital fingerprints everywhere. But because he was still a minor, the court offered him a deal: no prison time, but one strict condition: he was banned from using the internet for 6 years. That might sound simple, but for someone who lived online, it was nearly impossible. Within just a month, Cosmo broke the rules. He couldn't resist the pull of the digital world. He got back online, and this time, he pushed the boundaries even further. He managed to hack into a Russian cybercrime database, stealing millions of personal records. But he didn't stop there. He leaked the entire trove online. The data included information on celebrities, politicians, athletes. No one was spared. Social security numbers, home addresses, credit card data, private details of thousands, all exposed to the world. The fallout was massive, with victims scrambling to protect their identities. Cosmo's message was clear: nobody is truly safe online. The FBI tracked him down again, but this time, they didn't wait. A SWAT team stormed his house, determined to put an end to his hacking spree. But against all odds, Eric got another chance. Instead of prison, he was given the opportunity to use his skills for good. Today, he works in cybersecurity, helping to protect the very systems he once broke into, proving that even the most notorious hacker can turn his life around. Case 2. The Swatting Teen. May 2023. A chilling 911 call comes in, sending a wave of anxiety through the emergency dispatch center. The tension is immediate, and the dispatcher braces for the worst. A man's voice, trembling and desperate, says he's about to do something terrible. The dispatcher listens closely, trying to pick up every detail. In the background, there are sounds like gunshots, sharp, echoing cracks that make the threat seem all too real. Within minutes, armed police and a full SWAT team rush to the scene, lights flashing, hearts pounding, prepared for a life-or-death situation. But when they arrive, there's nothing. The house is silent, empty, and untouched. No threat, no danger. It was all a lie, a carefully crafted hoax. And it didn't stop there. The calls kept coming, each one more convincing than the last. The same callers struck again and again, using different voices, different stories, and targeting different locations across the country. Each time, police wasted precious resources, sometimes even breaking into the homes of innocent families, terrifying people who had done nothing wrong. This dangerous prank is known as swatting. And the mastermind behind it all? Shockingly, it was a 16-year-old boy, hiding behind a screen. He used advanced voice-changing technology and spoofed phone numbers to stay hidden, making it nearly impossible to trace the calls back to him. But he didn't stop at just making calls. He escalated, offering swatting as a paid service online, advertising to others who wanted to cause chaos. $40 for a small police response. $75 for a full SWAT raid. He even accepted payment in cryptocurrency to cover his tracks. Over time, he made hundreds of fake emergency calls, targeting cities and towns all across the United States, leaving a trail of fear and confusion. Schools, military bases, even the homes of FBI agents. No one was off limits. Eventually, the FBI launched a nationwide investigation, using digital forensics and cyber tracking to close in on the suspect. Inside his home, they found everything: recordings, chat logs, payment receipts, and proof of every single call he made. Now, the teen faces decades in prison, his actions serving as a stark warning about the real-life consequences of digital crimes. Case 3. The $24 Million Heist. Ellis Pinsky wasn't your average teenager. He was quiet, smart, and spent most of his time online. But behind that ordinary exterior, he was plotting something extraordinary. At just 15 years old, Ellis became the mastermind behind a staggering $24 million cryptocurrency heist. While most kids his age were worried about homework, Ellis was orchestrating one of the most audacious digital crimes in recent history. How did he pull it off? He used a method called SIM swapping, a clever but dangerous hacking technique. Ellis tricked a phone company employee into transferring a wealthy crypto investor's phone number to a SIM card he controlled. With just a few convincing words and some social engineering, he gained access to the victim's digital life. Once he had control, Ellis reset passwords, bypassed security checks, and accessed multiple accounts. In less than 90 minutes, he drained millions from digital wallets, money that vanished in the blink of an eye. For a while, Ellis lived like a king. He bought luxury items, drove expensive cars, and even took private trips, living a life most people only dream about, all before he was old enough to drive legally. But the good times didn't last. The victim, refusing to accept defeat, launched his own investigation. He hired private detectives and followed the digital trail, determined to find the person responsible. Eventually, Ellis was exposed. In court, Ellis admitted everything. The evidence was overwhelming, and there was nowhere left to hide. He managed to avoid jail time, but the consequences were still severe. The judge ordered him to repay a staggering $22 million, a debt that would follow him for years. And yes, to this day, Ellis is still paying it back, a constant reminder of how one bold decision changed his life forever. Case 4. The boy who shut down the internet. In 2000, the internet suddenly started collapsing. Major websites down, businesses losing millions, chaos everywhere. Behind it, a hacker known as Mafia Boy. Authorities thought it was a global cyber attack. Turns out, it was a 15-year-old kid in his bedroom. He launched massive DDoS attacks, crashing giants like Yahoo and Amazon. Total damage? Over $1 billion. But his biggest mistake? He bragged online. That's how authorities found him. He was arrested and sentenced to a short detention. Today, he's a cybersecurity expert. Another hacker turned protector. Case 5. The GTA 6 hacker. This is honestly one of the wildest cases out there. A teenager, already under police watch, managed to hack one of the biggest gaming companies in the world. And get this, he did it from a hotel room, using a TV, a phone, and a streaming device. He actually broke into Rockstar Games and leaked footage of GTA 6 before it was even released. The internet, yeah, it totally exploded. But police quickly realized something pretty crazy. He pulled this off while being monitored. He was arrested again, and now remains under strict custody. Case 6. The CIA hack. Not all hackers use code, you know, some just use their voice. At 15, one teen actually called customer support, pretending to be a top US official. Within minutes, yeah, just minutes, they gave him access. Emails, accounts, sensitive data. And he didn't stop there. He hacked government systems, leaked information, and even mocked authorities online. Eventually, police tracked him down, but despite all the damage, he received a relatively light sentence. Case 7. The dark obsession. Not all crimes were about hacking. Some were far more personal. One teen became obsessed with a TikTok creator. At first it seemed harmless, just messages, attention, but it quickly escalated. He tracked her, collected information, and eventually showed up at her house. What happened next turned dangerous. The situation ended in self-defense, and the case shocked everyone involved. These stories prove one thing. The internet isn't dangerous by itself, it's just a tool. But in the wrong hands, it can become something terrifying. So the question is, how would you use it?